Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to Gorkamorka Season 1. Now this was recorded and put out quite a while ago, but thanks to our recent 24-hour live stream, we're going to be posting the entire season for free, whereas only one out of every 2 or 3 episodes was posted for free before. So if you've never seen it, you're going to have a lot of fun. Now, I want to point out one quick thing. In Season 1, I thought that I could do a good job of updating the Gorkamorka rules because they were so old. Turns out I was wrong. But we still had a ton of fun, and the viewers seemed to really enjoy it regardless, because it's just, don't worry about the rules. Just watch the orc shenanigans, the squiggers of the dune, and all these vehicles Mad Maxing back and forth. And thank you once again to the people who donated on the 24-hour live stream to make this a reality. So sit back and enjoy Gorkamorka. Hey Vault members, Matthew, Steve, and Lee here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to the final game of this week's Gorkamorka Nerd campaign! You didn't think I was going to dance, did you?
I know.
It didn't feel like it was like upbeat enough, so I had to up it to level 11.
The dance.
Feels wrong on being on this side though.
Yeah, you're on the wrong side?
I can't see myself.
So this is Lee's attempt to get his bike back. You tried to negotiate with
Stole
him.
my bike.
He didn't want to negotiate.
He didn't want to
I
negotiate.
gave him all the clues of what I wanted.
1, 2 would have done it, but he's like, nope, no, I'm going to take it all. And maybe he'll rip apart a bit of your fort too and take some teeth with him.
Uh-oh.
And that's only if you bottle out. So this is one of the lads is missing, but the lads is replaced by the bike. And the objective is really simple. He needs.
What do you mean, a bike?
It's not really a.
It's not a lad.
Bike.
It's a bike.
It's not a lad, it's a bike. I guess there's no quotations around it.
Yeah.
So let's just take a look at the board and we'll talk about the scenario.
Look at Steve's mob.
So we got our mob squiggers of the dune. Now, what did we add last time? You added some extra armor plates, right?
Yeah, armor plates.
Right there, the effigy of the big squig that you killed. And you also slapped on some
Weapons,
some weapons onto the shooter boys.
And I got heavy armor on that double chopper spanner boy.
Double chopper spanner boy. That's not a spanner, that's just a boy.
No, he's a spanner.
This is a spanner?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's not a boy, then he's a spanner.
Yeah.
You double chopper spanner boy.
You gotta make that video.
And then we've got the gob smashes with their new trike, which is, I think you forgot which way it's supposed to point.
It goes backwards. It goes faster.
And it goes much faster and much more stable that way, right?
Sorry, retreat so fast.
And so that was your addition this time. Now you did make a modification since the last game that you did not actually purchase another boy.
Yeah.
And so that's replacing what you did there. Other than that, everything is pretty much what you see is what you get. And he is going to try to go and get his bike back. And the bike is inside of the Squiggers of the Dunes fort. We're going to be rolling. Basically, there's not a guy on there right now. Essentially, the scenario is quite simple. There's no scrap canners. Lee has to get in there. If he just gets a guy on top of it, he gets to start it up. And then he's just got to drive it off the edge of the board. Steve cannot hurt it until it is activated. And if it's destroyed after it's activated, then we just play until somebody bottles out. If Steve, the defender, bottles out, then in addition to all the normal disadvantages, Lee actually gets to just loot his fort for some extra teeth. And that's really all there is to it. It's as simple as that. It's armor 9 on the gate, and it's got its own damage table. It's 4 inches to go up and over any of the walls. And if somebody's inside of the fort and nobody else is there, so only one player is in there, they can control the gate. So there's more than one way to open it. That's really all there is to it, except the defender gets to put D3 guys on foot. Everything else is in reserve. Comes in on a 6+, 5+, 4+, 3+, 2+, starting turn 2. But he gets bonuses to that per vehicle that is on the table of the attacker's mob. The attacker does not start with any vehicles on. He starts with whatever number of guys on foot that he wants. The rest of his vehicles can come on whenever he wants, but they come on a random table edge, and they obviously make it easier for the defender to come in as well. You get D3 guys to start. 2 it is.
Maple.
So Starbuck and Mabel are inside of there. They're the ones that now have Choppa Slugga Shootas. And so he can choose to have the extra attack in close combat, or just to fire his Shoota as well. So that's kind of useful. So there are the defenders. And attacking, we've got your Knob with one of the boys, and then a Spanner with one of the boys over here. And so as we go into this, the attackers can actually bring on their vehicles whenever they like. It is random table edge. We're going to ignore this as one of the table edges for obvious reasons, aka cliff that you'd fall off of and hurt yourself. But other than that, we do go into the attacker, turn 1. Before we go any further, you do have an old battle wound.
I do.
On a 1, you can't even participate with your knob.
Nice.
Oh, it was close. I've got to see if he's frenzied or stupid. 4+, he's frenzied.
He's stupid.
He's stupid. So a stupid model is... Well, I can just hear my 6-year-old son right now. That's a bad word. Basically, there's a leadership test at the beginning of each turn. If you pass it, he's fine. He just acts normally. If you fail it, then if he's just staying there, if he's not in combat yet, then on a 4+, he doesn't move. Otherwise, he moves his full distance in a random direction. And if he happens to come in contact with something, then he's charged it. He will walk off vehicles, or off cliffs, or off of the building, or off of walls.
Or off the table.
Or off the table. Any of these things with that random movement. If he's in combat, then on a 4+, he'll fight. Otherwise, he won't. And when he doesn't fight, he still uses weapon skill. Other than that, he's not allowed to shoot or anything else. So pass your leadership test, you're fine. Don't pass it, and you're not fine. So your first turn,
Leadership.
is he stupid? Leadership 9? Ha!
Yes.
So 4+, he doesn't move.
Oh boy.
Okay, so he's just... He drools a little bit on the sand. Meow, 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 meow.
And we're running.
Hey, boss, let's go! Nope, not that guy.
Okay.
No, he's stupid.
I know.
Okay.
The boss don't care.
And now it's your turn, Steve.
Okay.
Oi, I think someone is coming.
We're gonna run.
Just run and get right out of the gate. Check to see if he's stupid. Leadership 9. Oh, stupid again! Roll a 4+, he won't move. He won't move. At least he's not running off the table.
Yeah.
That could have happened turn 1 or turn 2 now.
1, 2.
So you're gonna bring your track on?
Yes, sir.
So D3, 1, 2, 3, go.
Nice.
Here. So it starts off the table. So if it's longer than 6 inches, which I think it is, it's gonna have to thrust just to get on. Is it longer than 6 inches? No. Oh, it fits. Look at that. Booster rocket.
Boost the rocket.
So 2d6 movement. If you roll doubles and you just take it to the skies. 7 inches. Oh, that's pretty good. Does count as thrusting though, for the sake of everything. Are you within 2 inches of the gate? So you can actually use your grapple claw. It looks like it might be a little too far. Yeah, you're 2.5 inches away.
Yeah. So it's 5.
Yeah, you won't be able to get up the wall. It's 4 inches to go up. So run.
Same thing.
He's just gonna run. Shooting phase. You wanna shoot your heavy shooter?
Yeah, I do.
Huge shooter. Full auto. 3 shots. What's he hitting on? 5s, 4s, 3s? What's his ballistic skill?
Using 3s.
So he's ballistic skill 4, so you're hitting on 4s because you get -1 for using the booster rockets. And miss.
Never mind.
You realize you just missed it in a mobile object, right? And a slugger from your driver, because hey, why not? Hit on a 5. That's a
we
hit.
do.
It's armor 9, so 5's to pen.
Nope.
Nothing. So Steve, you got 2 reserves. You got the boat and the little boat. And they're normally 6+, but he's got a vehicle on, so it's 5+.
Do the dinghy.
Nope. And nope.
Start my turn. I'm gonna open up the gate.
Seems legit. Burp.
And we're just gonna charge.
That just counts as being open, so I'm just going to move this guy right here.
No.
Well, the doors actually aren't there. They're just more modeled. So ignore the doors for everything.
So Maple will charge this one.
You mean Mabel?
Maple, and this guy's gonna charge this thing here.
Initiative test to get on board.
Yeah.
What's his initiative?
He's just regular 3.
You're more likely to make it with
Oh,
your
he
low-
gets-
You're more likely to make it with them than with your high initiative guys, right?
Taking out initiative 6.
The gunner.
Gunner's going to fight him? And so you're changing your mind? You want the driver to do
driver's
it?
gonna get him. Get him.
So they're both the same initiative, but you're toughness 5 on that guy, so you're hoping that he'll survive that. Now you got slug a chop on him, right?
Yep.
And so you've got 3 attacks, 4 attacks on the charge. Hitting on 4s, 2 hits, wounding on 4s, because you're strength 3,
I'm strength 3. Yeah.
but you're toughness 5 in close combat.
I am.
Okay, so 5's to wound. Nothing. So there's 2 attacks back from the driver hitting on 4s.
No.
Nothing. Okay, so nothing there. I got this fight right here. Both initiative 3 here, so we'll do Steve's first.
Maple's sitting on 3 has better weapon skill.
So 3 hits, and then wounding on 4s. So strength 4. So 2 wounds. Flak armor. 5 up. Ooh, 2 get through. Injury +1. Dead, but he still gets to hit back. 2 attacks back on 4s.
No.
Nothing. Oh, so 5 experience, just like that. Stay away from my home. Is your knob stupid? No! Yay! Oh.
Like,
Meow, 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 meow. Oi! Why'd you go on without me? So you're gonna bring both your bikes on this time?
sir.
So let's roll for him first. 1, 2, 3. So this one again, and roll for the other one. Same thing, they're all come on this side. And that's kind of nice, yeah.
Coming down here.
Any thrust moves? No?
No.
Same thing with him, no thrust moves?
Don't think he needs it. He's within
No, but 18, no.
Yeah. Here.
So Knob's gonna move up.
Yeah.
Find a new place to just sit still.
He's gonna be stupid over here.
I like this place better. It's pretty.
4 up and 4 over. Keep running.
Both of them.
He's just gonna walk. He's not gonna run. Just walk up there. Over here.
They'll just finish this run move.
Yeah.
So your truck's not gonna move?
Nope.
Okay.
Start with him shooting that guy.
Full auto?
Yes, sir.
Let's go full auto or go full home. 3 shots, not bad. Didn't move, so you just full ballistic skill. So hitting on 4s. Or 3s. 3s, your ballistic skill 4. 2 hits, wounding him on. He's only toughness 4 outside of combat, so 3s. No saves, because he only has flak armor.
Correct.
So 2 injury checks. Dead. Or not dead, out of action. Bye, Mabel. Straight into close combat. Do you want to change who he's fighting? He's fighting the driver right now.
No.
No? Okay. So the slug a choppa guy first.
Sitting on 4s.
1 hit. Now he's wounding on 5. 6s because he's toughness 5. Nothing. And driver's hitting back on 4s. 2 attacks. 1 hit. And it's toughness 5 in close combat. So 6s again. Nothing. Now reserves are normally 5+ at this point, but he's got 3 vehicles, so it becomes a 2+.
This one.
Yes, and big
And
boat.
this one.
You bet.
I'm gonna activate my fungus.
Woohoo! Ah! But we got to find out what edge he comes in. 1, a 2, and a 3 on a D3.
So this is the dinghy.
3. So the dinghy's over there.
And
The big
ship.
one. There you go. Right here. With fungus juice. Allowed to charge from reserves. Because we're not playing 40k, we're playing Gorkamorka. Dinghy comes on. Gonna do a thruster move.
Yeah. Go for 6.
Oh. Are you gonna thrust again? 3+, man. 3+.
yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You can make a 3+ save.
Totally.
You got it. You want to thrust again? It's only 4+. 4+ is a good 50-50
I
chance.
have anything in range? No.
You got his knob in range.
I'll stay put.
Okay, so you got to get on the table, this humongous boat. So you've already moved 5 inches, 6 inches, just to get. Hold on, back up. This is 6 inches right
Is
there.
6 right there?
So-
Come on, with this angle here.
That's,
Oh,
6,
that?
that's 6 inches as
Okay.
well.
So we're gonna thrust tube out here. Where's that?
That's 6 inches or 5 inches to get right there. So you don't want to ram into
I
it?
don't want to round.
2+.
Uh-oh.
This whole thing might start off the table. Thruster Buster on a 2. So that's move D6 inches forward and spin. So 3 inches.
Doesn't get me on the table completely.
Well, maybe, because you're going to spin.
Oh, true.
If you
And spin. So turn that way.
and you're not on.
And you're not on the table.
The game's not meant for eagles to spin.
No, it's not meant for boats of this size. Oh. Okay, so we're going to just go by wobbly model syndrome because it just feels weird to not let it not be on the table. So just move it onto the table. Nearest. Keep going. There we go. Okay? So it is on, having used thrusters.
Knob's gonna charge.
Well, he's got to pass the initiative test to get off his own boat. This is. Oh.
Oh, the scatter.
No, he doesn't scatter.
Oh, he falls right here.
You put him down,
Yeah.
and then he fails it, and on a 4+. No, he's fine. He takes a strength 3 hit on a 4+.
He's gonna try to charge as well.
Try being the optimal word. What's his initiative?
4.
Okay. And he as well. It's fine. Shooting phase?
I'm gonna have the rocket fire at the knob here.
He thrusted. You jink?
Jank.
Hitting on 4 with the thrust.
With the thrust, we already on 4. Misses. And we're into this close combat. You still want to fight the driver?
Yeah.
It's most likely to keep him alive.
Yeah.
People go
Driver
first.
on 4.
Hitting on 4, wounding on a
And
6.
6s.
Nope. And then you got 2 attacks sitting on 4s. Nothing. Okay. The eternal combat.
Oi! Go get your bike!
Sir.
So he boards it. So he can turn it on. So now that's him right there. He dons his pilot's mask and he puts on a red bandana around his arm. Now, there's difficult terrain right beside the thing, so he's gonna have to do a slow speed maneuver to get it going. And you can go on top of it. Just spin right on top of it.
And 1.
2.
And a turn. And a 1.
There we go. Next turn, you can book it out of there. We forgot to check if this guy's stupid.
Stupid knob.
Nope, he's fine.
Slow speed.
Do you have skid start on this guy?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Turn. Turn. Turn! Get the guys on the ground.
Moving up. Turn.
Any thrusts?
And a free thrust. So, yep. Turn. Like so. And a free thrust.
Brum, brum.
Vroom. Just gonna walk over here. My knob's gonna.
Run to get back on.
Yep.
Huge shooter. Which one's he gonna fire at? Or the heavy shooter? Want to fire at Captain Ahab or the nastier looking boy beside him?
They're both nasty looking.
I know, but I don't know. The guy beside him looks huge.
Think about shooting
Want
both.
to spread your fire to shoot both of them?
Yeah.
It'll be at -1 ballistic skill, and you gotta hit each of them at least once.
Yep.
Which one's gonna be your primary target?
Ahab.
Okay. So full auto. 2 shots. So you're hitting on 4s instead of 3s.
One time.
Oh no, same. Because then you allocate them, so you have to hit each of them once.
Yep.
And we got an ammo check, 4+. Fails it, but he's a gun boy, so
Gun
he ignores that. No, he does not.
Loads of ammo.
So loads of ammo, so he no longer has failed that ammo check. So roll to wound Captain Ahab on a 4. Nope. And the other guy on a 4. Yes. Heavy armor, 4+. Oh, he stops it.
Spatter. It's gonna shoot this guy.
Big guy. 4 to hit. 5 to wound. Nothing. Twin link shooter into the dinghy.
Yep.
2 shots. These are twin links that are hitting on 5s. Twin linked. Nothing on the second. Location is the driver. That's armor 8, so you need a 4 to pen. Nothing. Same thing. Now he's ballistic skill 5.
Yep.
So full auto. So 2 shots hitting on 3s because he did thrust. Wow.
Anytime you're ready.
Reroll. Okay, there we go. Locations. Took its time, didn't it? So we got the gubbins, which you don't have, right?
Nope.
So that's engines. And we got the wheels. So a 4 to pen the wheels. Nope. And then a 6 to pen the engine. Nothing. In the close combat, you get to choose who he fights. I'm assuming you want the knob. Yeah. Knob does not count as charging because he's boarding his own vehicle. He's got 3 base attacks. So 3's to hit. And the guy is toughness 5, and you are strength 4, so 5's to wound. That's a wound. Flak armor. Oh, jeez.
Hitting back on 4s. And what's your toughness?
5, so 6's. Nothing. Oh, he's toughness 4, but he still failed. So that's nothing.
I'm gonna go 6, and I'm gonna turn. That's it. Both these guys are gonna charge like so and get on. He does have an iron lung, but he also has here we go. So some movement or charging.
The iron lung makes him movement 3, so 6
For
inch.
charging.
Yeah, so 6 inch charge, but +2 for here we go, so 8 inch charge. And the other guy just has an 8 inch charge. So this guy, wobbly model syndrome, pull him back. Yeah.
Moving forward 3, and we're gonna turn. And
There's no gunner, so
now
you're
we're
all right.
gonna go. Yeah, I got
It's
a
gonna ram
slugger.
Oh, a slugger. He's gonna poke you with the harpoon.
Gonna go for it.
So slugger?
Start with a slugger.
Why not, right?
Hit.
One's on a 4.
No.
Nothing.
We're rocking into this bike here. Hitting on 3s. No. He does not. No slug over.
No slug on him? He's just choppa.
Choppa choppa.
So we gotta organize this. You got 3 attackers, 3 defenders, right?
They're all dead anyway.
So let's just do this like this. Captain Ahab Squigbeard is gonna fight who?
The driver.
Driver. Let's do that one first. 4 attacks from Captain Ahab, hitting on 3s. Ooh. Strength 7, 2's to wound. No saves. You don't have any saves. You don't have a shield. No, you don't. Okay. And that becomes a 5, and you just basically kick his head off of the vehicle. Where does he fall? This way, 2 inches. He came on, kicked him off, and he's knocked down already. So he just falls and he's knocked down from the hit. And then on a 4+, he takes a strength 3 hit, which wounds him on a 5. No, on a 6. Is he toughness 6? He's toughness 5?
5, yeah.
So he's fine. Well, except that he's knocked down. The vehicle, however, swerves without a driver on a 4+. Oh, sorry, not a 4+. The 4 is turning right. So it turns right, and it goes how far? 1 inch. And we'll continue to swerve without a driver. And then we got the big guy with his huge chopper. Who's he going to fight?
I'm a gunner.
Your gunner?
Yeah.
Initiative 4 on this guy. He's
With
got
rage.
hold on, what's the weapon skills?
I'm base still.
So 3, okay, so it's going to be 4s. And then your strength, what on the charge? 8? But your gunner is toughness 5, right? So you don't insta-kill these. 2s, 2 wounds, no saves. You roll an injury chart, take the highest +1. So you kick him off. And where does he get flung to? This way.
Fly 2?
Fly 2 inches, and he lands on his face. And then you've got a 4 up to take a strength 3. No, you're fine. That leaves a Knob versus Starbuck. Knob first hitting on 3s. Ooh. Wounding on 5s. Starbuck is toughness 5 in close combat. Hits back on 4s and wounds on 5s. Ooh, there's a wound. You got a 3-up save with your shield because you're not stupid right now. Saved. Beginning of Lee's turn, we got to check to see if this guy's stupid or not. Leadership 9. Not stupid. And then this vehicle swerves as it's driverless, so 4+ to swerve right. Oh no, it's going towards it. It's going towards the big boat. And then D6 inches forward. Don't disappoint, Lee.
How much do you need?
I don't know, 4 inches it looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, more than 1. More than 1. Oh well, that's all it does. And this guy did get hit, so strength 4 automatic hit. Because he's on the ground.
That is fine.
Nothing. Do you think he can get the bike off this turn?
No.
You could try.
No.
What do you mean?
Why not
No. He's gonna get hit by a rocket, and then you're just gonna not get him, and then you're gonna roll captured again.
You gotta get him off.
In which case, I'll just tell him to just automatically eat it for 3d6 teeth. Come on, you just gotta get like a couple more
2
thrusts.
up and a 3 up and you're off.
My bike's not going to be lunch.
Well, you could, even if you don't make your turn, you'll still move forward d6 inches.
Are you 12 from that corner?
Yeah, 2 thrusts,
2
you're
thrusts,
off.
man, you're good.
Yeah. It's actually 3.
Not if you turn a little bit.
Yeah, true.
Do a leadership test to turn, and then 2
Okay,
thrusts, you're
leadership,
up.
come on! There we go.
Woohoo! I actually kind of want him to spin out. But
Oh yeah,
same-
it's a little faster.
So 2 plus 3 plus. Can you do it? Yeah, you two thrusts. He made the 2 plus. He's moving up, moving up. 3 plus, and you get him off the table. Oh! You might still get off the table.
True.
You might still. Thruster buster.
Following in your footsteps, Steve.
Thruster buster. 3. Oh, so that's a swerve. So that might get you off the table too. So that's going to be like this. Why don't you measure? It's 45 degrees. How far do you have to go? 5 to get off. So roll a 5 and you win. Oh! So it's like, I'm out of here. I got this, boys.
Cliff!
Oh no! Oh! 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 Oh!
He's falling down the cliff, landing on his head.
I'm okay.
And then the bike.
So that is, for all intents and purposes, a victory for Lee, given it a 10 experience for your knob. And then everybody else just gets D6 for surviving, and then we'll work out all their incomes and upgrades right now. Let's look at the Squiggers of the Dune. We've got three guys possibly upgraded. I say possibly because one of them might be dead. Yeah. Serious injury for him first. Not dead. 34 is old battle wounds. So he's just like Captain Ahab, that if you roll a 1 at the beginning of the game, then he cannot be used. Let's start with your Spanner. He leveled up. 8 gives him +1 weapon skill or ballistic skill. 4 plus will be ballistic skill. So weapon skill. Captain Ahab, awesome sauce. 9 gives him +1 wounds or toughness. How many wounds and toughness does he currently have?
Base wounds, toughness 5.
You are toughness 5, so you have to go up 1 wound.
Okay.
And then the new guy, well, actually not new guy, that's Mabel. Mabel. I know, right? Bull. +1 weapon skill or ballistic skill?
He's got neither. Oh, he already has +1 weapon skill.
That's okay, he can go up to 6.
Okay.
So 4 plus for ballistic skill. Nope, another weapon skill, which is why he's got the Slug of Choppa as well. Teeth-wise, you can work the mines. The only guy that can't is Mabel,
Yep.
because he's a little too busy recovering. So how many guys do you have?
3 boys in.
3
1,
boys?
2, and 3.
Just don't roll 666. So you get 6. And what is your upkeep?
My upkeep's 5. I got 1.
So you get 1. Yeah, Looking at the Gob Smashes, we have 1 serious injury to roll for boy number 7. So I want you to roll that. 45, that's a full recovery. He's a fine. 3 upgrades. We got the driver of this trike, we got your knob, and we got this boy over here. So let's roll for the driver of the trike first. 5. That's +1 strength or attacks. 4 plus is attack, so he gets an extra attack. And then your knob gets an upgrade as well, so 2d6. That is a 9, which is +1 wounds or toughness. What is his current toughness in wounds?
He is 1 wound and toughness 4.
Okay, so he hasn't upgraded at all. So 4 plus will be toughness. I was just looking it up on the table. So it's +1 wounds. He's got 2 wounds now.
Not bad.
And then we got the other boy. What's his upgrade? 2d6. He can choose any skill he wants, even ones he's not normally allowed to take. Going for odd?
Yeah.
You like your odd boys.
Yeah, I do.
You got a lot of them, so roll, see what happens to this guy. So you get 4. Which one's 4? It is Fixer. So you can forfeit a shooting in close combat, and on a 6 plus, he'll fix any non-permanent damage on a vehicle.
I got 2 fixers.
And then mining for scrap. This guy can't mine because he was out. So how many boys do you have that can work the mines?
No, he was okay.
Yeah, he's
1,
fine.
2, 3.
4. What about this
5.
guy? 5. And so 5d6. You want to send them all into the mob?
Yeah.
Or all into the mine? Okay, 5d6. Whoa, almost got 3 6s. But that is 22 teeth, and you get d3 extra for your upgraded knob, who's got scrap finder. So 3 more. So that's 25. Yeah, it's 25. And what is your upkeep? 9?
9.
So that means you have 16 teeth net. You do have a tinkerer. Maybe he'll actually give you
Hasn't done
something.
anything all campaign.
On a 6, he gives you some free gubbins.
No.
Oh, so
Almost.
close. You've rolled a lot of dice for him and
Yeah.
still haven't got a 6. That leaves you with a 21 tooth horde. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going to. Lee doesn't know what he wants to do right now. So we're going to find out next week what he decides to upgrade his mob, because most likely he only has 1 more game if everything goes according to plan. So you definitely want to spend them if you can.
Yeah.
Because next week is probably going to be a game between Quirk and Josh, followed by a big 4-player finale, just to have a good ending to this season. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more Gorkamorka next week. Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming.